Hi, I'm Susan Evans from susanevans.org, and today we made some tour guides, pamphlets for our state, and we happen to live in the state of Washington. This was one of the fun assignments from Exploring Government by the Knotgrass Company. Take a look at the insides of these fun tourist brochures. Here is the first pamphlet. We have Explore Washington and a map of Washington, activities for the whole family, and something iconic from that state is the mountains, Cascade Mountains especially. And then we open it up and you have three different panels and you have Spokane sites. Are you a fan of big cats? Make sure you visit Cattails to see the wild instincts of your favorite felines. Come see the Spokane Falls from the heights of the cable cars. And then you have Olympia National Park, photo of Glacier Park during a sunny day, Mount St. Helens, and the Cascade Mountains is quite active. And then here at Leavenworth, it would be worth it to come visit these nice, beautiful antique houses. And if you come in the winter, you might want to come to the Lights Festival. Then we have another panel here. There's a beautiful Spokane Clock Tower, Seattle Space Needle, a restaurant inside. And then the back, we have another map. We have some apples that are iconic from Washington apples. And don't forget to visit, and then there's a list of things that you can visit from our state. So this is the first of the 4 pamphlets. This one is a little bit humorous. It says Visit Washington on the front, and then we have a bigger map with different pictures that are pointing to different places on the map. Things to do: gawk at the Seattle Space Needle. Number 2, develop all new allergies at Spokane's Manitou Park. Number 3, get stung by 4-story tall waves at the Pacific Ocean. Conditions may vary. Number 4, bore yourself to tears while watching the Washington legislature in action at Olympia. Number 5, get mauled by orcas at the scenic San Juan Islands. On the cover, meander up the myriads of marvelous mountains. Number 7, visit the Snoqualmie Falls, the place of weird names. And then we have here, located next to the Boeing factory, the Museum of Flight features exhibits of all sorts of aircraft, including spacecraft and fighter jets. And who could forget the apples? And then you have the back, where that's the orca. And that's the waterfall. Okay, for more information, visit http extremely long url.com. Okay, that's really funny. So here is the second of our pamphlets. Here's another Washington pamphlet for tourism to come see Washington. See the stuff to see at a state by the sea. This one, obviously that's Washington. And then we open it up and you see all these different things. Okay, see the mountain that has been just waiting for you to arrive. That's right, the soon-to-be renamed Mount St. Help me, formerly Mount St. Helens. Okay, this other tower that nobody really knows about, come within the next 15 minutes for a free snack. Okay, this tower is obviously the in Spokane, the clock tower. The really large body of water that is 95% darkness and 88% mystery. Hurry up and get a free starfish. So the ocean is another thing that you can see. See the tower that doesn't quite reach into space, a few more thousands of feet, and it'll be good. Well, Seattle Space Needle, and then we have the back, how to get lost. In so many labels, it'll take till June to find anything, probably to scale. For more information, don't visit www.secretlocationofatlantis.gov. Okay, so that's the third pamphlet. This one says, travel to Washington. Some places to visit. Number 1, Mount Rainier National Park. Mount Rainier, visible from Seattle and Olympia. Seattle, it is the biggest city in Washington, the Seattle Space Needle. And then we have the inside. As you can see, there's a map with some dots on it and some numbers. It says Olympia National Park. It has mountains including Mount Olympus. It has beaches, waterfalls, springs, and rainforests. It has hiking trails. It's huge and no roads cut through it. Then number 4 is San Juan Islands. Why should you visit the San Juan Islands? There are parks, seafood restaurants, art galleries, and you're never far from the water. Oh, did I mention there are orcas? There are orcas. Number 5, Wenatchee Valley. Known for its apples, it celebrates the Washington State Apple Blossom Festival every year. Number 6, Leavenworth. The buildings, the people, everything is very German. It calls itself the Bavarian Village. Christmas would be a great time to visit because these guys don't mess around when it comes to lights. Holiday lights celebration. It's really gorgeous there. Number 7, Spokane. Every year, people from around the world come here to compete in a 7.5-mile foot race called Bloomsday. If you can't run, there's a group just for walks. And this is River Park Square. So here we have the last pamphlet. If you want to photocopy the front and back of your pamphlets, they come out smoother. So you could do that in order to get people excited about your state. Besides the tourism brochures, there are a lot of other hands-on activities for government that are mentioned in the Exploring Government book, and every single set of 5 chapters has projects that you can do. You can do hands-on projects, writing projects. Some of the hands-on projects are to create a slideshow to illustrate the 10 Commandments, or create a bust sculpture of the Founding Fathers out of clay. We've done a clay figure of the Statue of Liberty, which is here on my YouTube channel. You can make a 3D model of a real national feature or scene in one of America's national parks. Go on a field trip to your county courthouse, all these kinds of things. So there's a lot of hands-on activities in this Exploring Government book that aren't just skits. Now, some of the things that we've done for this video series, like make a short video to creatively explain the forms of government. So the first video in this series was actually an assignment from the book itself, okay? And also perform a skit that creatively explains the Bill of Rights. So that was another one that we did. So because video lends itself better to skits and things like that, we had our kids write the scripts for each of these videos that we've done. And so it has been a very good writing assignment, but also reenacting it really helps to solidify those concepts. So we've been having a great time with this book by the Knotgrass Company, and the brochures I think were really funny and interesting, and my kids actually understood the state of Washington a lot better after doing these tourist brochures. So I'm Susan Evans from susanevans.org. Thanks for watching.